Hey guys, this is Renault Netto with a how to mod Stardew Valley guide. And we're going to go over each step of the process so that way you can easily mod your game and have a good time doing it. Now the first step is that you're going to want to back up those save files just in case anything happens. Although with Stardew Valley that is going to be very rare. There's two different ways you can do this. The first is going into Steam to your library and going to your game's properties, and in local files click backup game files. Make sure that Stardew Valley is selected, hit next. Now this will put the backup destination on your primary drive. Steam has its own backups folder that it uses. You can change that directory though to put the save wherever you would like. The other way you can do this is by going to your computer and bringing up the app data file. And in there, find Stardew Valley, and you're going to have the saves folder right there with all your save files in it. I just cleaned up my save file, so that's why there's just the one right now. And you can just take that save file, make a copy of it, and put it wherever you want. I've got one right over here on my desktop right now. And then the next thing you're going to want to do is install the mod loader for Stardew Valley. And that is called Snappy. Just type Snappy into Google and it will be the top option, snappy.io. Go there and download Snappy. The current version's going to always be at the top here. And I always just do direct download. Save the file. Let's see here. And we're going to go into here. Open that up, and here's a Snappy installer. Now I would suggest that you go ahead and stick that into your Stardew Valley file. So that's in wherever you have your Steam library located. I have a separate hard drive for my Steam games, Steam apps, Common, and then Stardew Valley. So you're going to take the installer folder and just bring that right over. And you're gonna, depending on what you have, I have Windows, so I'm going to install it here. I want to install Snappy. So 1, enter. Now Snappy's installed. If you use Steam, set your launch options to enable achievements. So you're going to want to do that. If you don't use Steam, launch Stardew Modding API.exe in your game folder to play with mods. So that is just adding it to the game. You can use the Stardew Modding API if you don't care about the achievements part. When you're running a modded game, typically it doesn't matter. So what that's done is it's added a separate launcher for the game through Snappy. And after that, it's also added a mods folder. So from there, you just want to add the mods that you would like. The most common place to find mods for Stardew Valley is going to be on Nexus Mods. You can register a free account, and then you can browse for games, Stardew Valley, and find mods that you want to add. In my case, I'm going to add the Unlimited Players mod. So I'm just going to go to the Files section and manually download the file. Now this is just telling you additional files needed. It's just saying that this mod requires that you have Snappy installed. The majority of Stardew Valley mods do require Snappy. That's why you have the mod loader installed first. Okay. So we're just doing free download. Save the file. Alright, so we now have that file installed. And we're going to take a copy of that and just put it into the mods folder. Now with this one, and a lot of mods you'll want to pay attention to in the description section, there's the requirements and the mods requiring this file. And down here, usually it will tell you about the usage of it, what you need to do. So in the case with this one, it does require you to set the amount of players that you want to have. And you can do that in the config file. That's where you set the player limit. And that's it. That is all it takes to install a mod in the game. Once it's installed, you launch Stardew by clicking on the Stardew modding API. That'll use Snappy to launch the game with the mod included. So you'll see right here that it loaded the mod, Armies Unlimited Players. And there we go. So that is Stardew Valley how to mod.